Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Cheyenne Sharp, and today is Wednesday, August 28th. We have a lot to look at in local news today, including information on the Cullman City Planning Commission, a new sign for the accomplishments of Cold Springs High School, and upcoming events for local homeschoolers. All this plus sports, weather, and more. But for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. The City of Cullman Planning Commission will meet on Tuesday, September 3rd in the City Hall Auditorium. On the agenda include 4 new subdivision plans for the City of Cullman, as well as 3 newly proposed site plans for new constructions. The meeting will begin at 5:30 p.m. and the public is welcome to join. Next up, Cullman County Commission Chairman Jeff Clemens and the Cullman County Commission donated a new sign to the Cold Springs community. The new signage notes the new state champion title the school's teams have earned in recent months. The sign is a visible reminder of the hard work and dedication the Eagles put into each of their players and into their sports. To finish out our top stories, the Link of Cullman County recently shone a light on its fatherhood coordinator, Heath Tinker, for doing what he does best at the Link. Tinker spends his time pouring into men through his teaching and inspiring them to be the best fathers they can be. He teaches the Link's 24/7 Dad class, which consists of 8 sessions and is designed to educate men and encourage them through skill-building activities that empower them to be a present, safe, and supportive dad. Because every child deserves a 24/7 dad. Register for any of the Link's community classes online at linkingcullman.org. Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports.
Discover what's buzzing in Cullman with Community Matters, where every story pops off the page with local flair. It's the magazine that's got the inside track on what's now, what's new, and who's who. Get the lowdown on top eats and 411 on recipes that'll turn up your summer cooking game. Relive our local team's triumphs on the sports fields and pencil in summer's hottest events for fun the whole family will love. Get your copy of Community Matters at the Cullman Tribune, any of the local businesses on screen, or scan the QR code.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. In today's sports segment, let's recap from a special community event held over the weekend. Cross Creek Golf Course hosted the 4th annual John E. Hunt Memorial Golf Tournament Saturday, and 30 teams consisting of more than 100 players entered to participate. Proceeds from the event go towards funding the Hunt Family Foundation scholarship programs, as well as supporting other community events and athletes. The tournament was first held in 2021 after longtime Cullman Parks and Recreation Director John Hunt passed away in March 2020. The Hunt Family Foundation runs the event each year, and the proceeds from the tournament go towards funding scholarships at Auburn University and Wallace State Community College for Cullman County students. John's wife, Elizabeth Hunt, was happy to report another great turnout for this year's tournament and thanked the community for its continued support of their family's cause. Moving to some of the past weekend's college football action. The UNA Lions clashed at the Southeast Missouri at the Crampton Bowl in Montgomery Saturday night for this year's FCS kickoff. UNA went into the locker room with a 15-13 lead at halftime, but the Redhawks scored 24 unanswered points in the second half to pull away with a 37-15 win over the Lions. Redshirt junior Javion Allen finished with 100 yards on 13 carries, becoming the first Lions running back to rush for 100 yards in a season opener since Terrence Humphrey against Western Illinois in 2019. Southeast Missouri forced 4 turnovers and took over in the second half, erasing an 8-point Lion lead late in the second quarter. UNA will be back in action Saturday at Memphis. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m. at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. That covers sports for today, but make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be back after this message. Hello and welcome back to Cullman Today. Now it's time to speed things up with the news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The Cullman County Drug Court Program recently announced 2 graduates of its program, led by Cullman County District Judge Chad Floyd and the Cullman County Drug Court staff. The court offered its congratulations to its 2 newest graduates, including Christina Ladner. Floyd said completing the program is a huge accomplishment, which involves completing 52 hours of community service. In a strategic move to better integrate local history with the community's vibrant festivals and activities, Cullman Parks, Recreation, and Sports Tourism Department has assumed responsibility for the Cullman County Museum. The transition, spearheaded by the City Council and Mayor Woody Jacobs, marks a new chapter in the museum's long-standing role as a guardian of local history. As the museum comes under the CPRST umbrella, residents can expect to see it play a more dynamic role in the community. During events like the Strawberry Festival, Oktoberfest, and Cross Kindle Mart, the museum will feature rotating exhibits that highlight local traditions and the history behind these beloved celebrations. Timeless Homeschool Events has been providing opportunities for homeschool students in the area to meet and mingle with peers and friends with its monthly and seasonal gatherings and events. Launched in 2009 and spearheaded by Cullman native Jennifer Garcia, Timeless Homeschool Events has been fulfilling a social need in the homeschooling arena for over a decade. Upcoming local homeschooler events include a Taco-tastic Teen Night, a Tween Jack-o'-lantern Jubilee Mystery Party, and the Autumn Glow Fall Dance. THE also posts pop-up and spot events occasionally. These events will be published on THE's Facebook page and website. Register these events at timelesscullman.com. The Berlin Area Neighborhood Watch will hold its next meeting on Tuesday, September 17th at 6 p.m. at the Berlin Community Center, located at 3309 U.S. Highway 278 East. Attendees do not have to be members to attend the monthly meetings, which are held on the 3rd Tuesday of each month. This month's guest speaker will be Lieutenant Amber Smith, Cullman County Sheriff's Office Dispatch Supervisor, who will discuss how dispatch handles calls from the community and what community members can expect when calling for assistance. For more information or to become a member, contact Edith Stevenson at 256-709-3163 or visit Berlin's Town Hall. Now, for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this message. Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Billie Marie Aldridge. Billie Marie Aldridge departed this earth on August 19th. The family will hold a celebration of life at Community Christian Church in Orlando on September 14th at 1 p.m. Flowers and/or memorial contributions may be sent to Community Christian Church, 6800 Lake Underhill Road, Orlando, Florida. Weta Bucklew Nails. Weta Bucklew Nails, 85 of Vinemont, passed away on August 26th. Funeral service for Mrs. Nails will be on Thursday, August 29th at noon at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. to noon at the chapel, and interment will follow the service at Ebenezer Cemetery. Faye Drummond Freeman. Funeral service for Faye Drummond Freeman, 76 of Cullman, is at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, August 27th at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. The visitation will be on Tuesday from noon to 2 p.m. at the chapel, and interment will follow the service at Mount Hope Cemetery in Crane Hill. Peggy Jean Doss. Peggy Jean Doss, a lifelong resident of Good Hope, was summoned to the place prepared by her Lord, not made by hand, on August 23rd. The visitation will be Saturday, August 31st from 10 a.m. to noon at Cullman Funeral Home. The funeral service will follow at noon. Interment will be at Good Hope Community Cemetery. D. Madeline Johnson. D. Madeline Johnson, 69 of Arab, passed away on Sunday, August 25th at her residence. There are no services planned at this time. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their families and friends. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today is set to be sunny and hot with a high near 97. Tonight should be partly cloudy with a low of around 71. Tomorrow sees a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. with areas of fog before 8 a.m. Otherwise mostly sunny with a high near 95. Tomorrow night has a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 a.m. and patchy fog after 3 a.m. Otherwise mostly cloudy with a low of around 71. That concludes another edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Cheyenne Sharp with Cullman Today, wishing you a wonderful Wednesday, Cullman.